Years before winning the Masters in 1992, Fred Couples was an amateur here in Seattle, and he won the Washington Open. 4 amateur golfers have won the annual event since then, including last year. A look at Meridian Valley Country Club in Kent, which will be hosting this year's event for the 6th straight year, starting tomorrow through Wednesday. It's considered the first major of the year for the Pacific Northwest section of the PGA, and there might even be a budding rivalry between the amateurs and pros who take part in the annual event.
Well, the professionals never want to get beat by the AMs, and the AMs always want to throttle the professionals. So you could call it a rivalry. You could call it that the professionals are going to try harder this year and not get beat by an amateur for sure.
The year I got to keep it in my possession, I looked at it every day and looked at some of the names on there. And it's an honor to have your name on there, and I want to get it on there again.
Meanwhile, this was the scene at Meridian Valley over the weekend as the annual Pro-Am raised a record $90,000 for the Folds of Honor Foundation, which was enough to make me dance like I've never danced before. And David Rose, very excited after a few good shots. The color guard from JBLM was also on hand for opening ceremonies on Saturday. Folds of Honor provides scholarships to the children of fallen soldiers and soldiers critically injured in action. In fact, they brought their dream ship to the driving range on Friday, and our Brandon Davis was there to document it all.
We're at the Meridian Country Club. What a wonderful tribute to the children. It's the hot air balloon by Rite Aid called the Dream Ship, in which children have actually gotten to write their dreams on these sheets of paper, and then they've incorporated into this hot air balloon.
And so when it takes off, their dreams take flight.
They want to be, a doctor, a princess, a teacher, there's a scientist.
There's one on the front that says they want to be like their mother when they grow up. That one's really kind of cool. It's important because this is because we have service people out there that have gotten hurt in the line of duty or they've lost their lives. This is giving back.
The Folds of Honor Foundation is an organization to support the children whose parents were either killed or disabled serving our country. Jeff, being the man that he was, volunteered for one last assignment. But the next day, on April 27, 2011, he didn't call. And on that day, 20 children were left without fathers. And the Folds of Honor stepped in and helped us with our education for our children. And they continue to help people, continue to help families like ours who are in need. And so far, they've, awarded over 15,000 scholarships for these children.
Rite Aid's way of partnering with Folds of Honor and just giving back to the community.
For children whose parents died or were disabled, it's almost like their childhood is abbreviated. And so when they look at this balloon, I think it just brings happiness to remember a happy time, and that although life is hard and it's sad and it's not always easy, things like a hot air balloon just make you so happy.